What's up, everybody? It's Larry back with you. Today we're going to be looking at the Amazon Fire TV. Now, this is a brand new product from Amazon that's to compete with the Apple TV, the Google Chromecast, the Roku, pretty much any set-top box that's coming out. What sets this one apart is that you have voice control to search through the menus. So looking around the box, it's just telling you how great it is. It's great for gaming, easy setup, voice search that really works. Even better with the Kindle Fire HDX, which I do not have, so maybe I'll need to get one of those just to take a look. Here you can see some of the movies and TV you get. You got Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, obviously, Showtime Anytime. No HBO Go, though, which is really disappointing for me. But then games, you have Sega, EA, 2K, and then Amazon has started their own gaming studio for this product and Android devices. So let's get in to see what Amazon has for us. Now, I've seen the video with this, and it's the presentation. It looks like it's an incredible device, very small and sleek. So I have high expectations for this. So it's got a quad-core processor running in it. It's got Wi-Fi. It'll stream 1080p HD, and then of course the voice search. And here's the actual, well, on the front is the actual device. But let's get back here first. You have your Amazon branded charger, or not, I guess this isn't a charger, it's an actual power adapter. Then it gives you two AAA batteries for the remote. And then this is the actual unit itself. Very small, very sleek, but we'll set that to the side for now. And then here you have your Amazon Fire booklet, which is telling you what you have in the box, how to set it up, and then your button layout on the remote control. Pretty standard stuff. Then here you have the actual remote, which is pretty much the star of the show as far as I'm concerned because of the voice search. That is something that nobody else has yet, so Amazon sort of beat some people to the punch. They keep talking about Apple bringing Siri in, but we haven't seen it yet. So here you have a directional. You have, it gives you left, right, up, down on the pad or on the menu screen. You have your voice search at the top. You have a home, menu, and back button, just like most Android devices. Then you have a play, pause, a forward, and reverse button. Then in the back here, obviously, is your battery compartment. And it has a good feel to it. It feels sort of like that rubbery coating on the device, on the remote itself. So it's very nice. And here we get into the actual Fire TV box itself, which is very, very small. It's minute. It's very impressive how small of a package this is, and I don't really think the videos that I've seen do it justice. So let's get it undressed and take a look. What we have: nothing along the side. There's nothing in the front, but a indicator light when it's powered on, a white indicator light. Then you have a soft top with the Amazon branding, and the bottom is like a rubber base so it doesn't slide all over your desk. And you have your power adapter, HDMI, optical audio, your Ethernet, and your USB port, which actually does absolutely nothing at this time. Amazon says maybe in the future it'll be for expanding storage, which if they're going to try selling games like Asphalt, which take up 1 gig of the 8 gigs that you get, they need to come out with that software patch pretty dang quick. And I'd like to see it to where you could put your actual, maybe put a 1 terabyte hard drive on there and have your own movies loaded to where you could watch them through this device. Here we're going to look at the Fire TV game controller. Comes with 2 AA batteries and then an information packet that tells you what the buttons and everything are on the remote. And those buttons we'll take a look at once we get this undressed. But you have your pretty standard setup like an Xbox 360. You have your back, home, and menu buttons. That button there is the Game Circle button, which launches Game Circle on Amazon. You have your X, Y, A, and B buttons, trigger buttons at the top, and then you have the play, pause, forward, and reverse buttons also, and then the status light along the top. So let's get the Amazon Fire TV fired up. Here I put it on my TV, and I'll take you through the setup. I've edited out a lot of it because it took quite a while. There was an actual update also, so I've cut out quite a bit, but I wanted to give you the visual of it firing up and just the Fire TV logo for a while. And then I had to log onto my network, which is a pretty standard. Then once it connected successfully, it told me that there was an update that needed to be done. And it took quite a while. Now, it doesn't say what the size of it was or anything like that, but it took quite a bit of time. Again, I've edited it all down, but a few things that I wanted to point out about it while we're waiting for this is the search that works really, really well if you're searching Amazon's content. If you are to say for example, The Avengers, it isn't going to take you to Netflix where it plays and streams for free. It'll take you to Amazon Prime and give you the option if you have Prime to watch it for free, or you can buy it or rent it. And then there's another box to the side that says watch it, other ways to watch, or something like that. And then you hit that and it just gives you those Amazon Prime or the Amazon ecosystem options. So it's not very smart. If you're in Netflix and you hit the voice search and actually say Avengers, it's going to take you out and drop you back in the Amazon ecosystem. So the voice search does not work for Hulu, does not work for Netflix, does not work for Showtime. It is strictly for the Amazon ecosystem and the searching the menus and things like that. Here it gave you some little animated guide to walk you through the whole process. You can see this online, or if you have the device, you can always watch it over and over again in your help menu. So I sort of cut him down a little bit. But so like I said, one thing that I wish this had was HBO Go. I use my streaming devices a lot for HBO Go. But again, I use it for Netflix and Hulu, and those seem to work really, really well. I also use Amazon Prime streaming, which it works obviously really, really well. But I don't know. I've tried the gaming a little bit also since recording this video. Obviously, I'm doing the voiceover after the fact, and it's okay. I downloaded for Miles today the Sonic the Hedgehog. It was like $3, and it kept resetting and rebooting on him, and I thought he was doing something like pressing a button, but he said, "Oh no, Daddy, it's because I didn't get all the stars or the gold rings." But I was watching and it wasn't. He would get to a certain point and then it would just reset, and it just kept doing it, and he didn't mind because he's 4 and he just kept playing. But I tell you what, if I'm playing, I'm going to be a little upset if all of a sudden it just keeps resetting and resetting. So that seemed to be an issue. I still find it odd that they released the unit with the USB port and then pretty much said, hey, it doesn't do anything. We'll get to that at some other point. I believe his quote was, yeah, it doesn't do anything right now, but that's a pretty good idea. So, well, his exact quote was, so we don't have anything specifically to announce there when asked about the USB port, but it's a pretty good idea. You could add a USB stick to it over time. So, to me, that's something that they needed to look at right away. They also have a gaming title that they released called Sev Zero, which is like a shooter game. And they've started their own Amazon exclusive gaming platform. But they also have things like Minecraft, The Walking Dead, Monsters University, There's some Despicable Me. There's a few Android titles that are in there, but nothing I think that's going to change the world. If you order, they also use a coin system where it equals money and things like that. But and you get 10,000 when you get the controller. So here you got parental controls. Once now we've went through the whole little help video. I put the parental controls on just so Miles can't just buy every single video or game that he sees, because more than likely this is going to go in the kids' toy room because, like I said, the lack of HBO Go. But it does have the gaming thing, which the kids like. It also has PBS Kids, which the kids like. So there's definitely things there that are positive, but I just don't know if it's ready to be my quote unquote daily driver, as people like to throw out, but my daily go-to streaming device. I don't think this is here yet. I'm hoping with some software patches and some more content like HBO Go that it'll be there, and then integrating the voice search to other applications, not just the Amazon ecosystem. So here I log in and get my account synced up, which I believe is already in from when I ordered it, sort of like they do with the Kindle. It already knows your account. And yes, there it is, Larry Dickerson. So it's already there. I'll hit sync just to make sure there's any content, but I usually don't buy any content from Amazon, as in movies or anything. I usually just watch what streams on Prime. So I've done that. I guess if I have bought anything or rented anything, then it would eventually show up in my system, in my settings, and on my menu. But I have not, so nothing's going to show up. Here you see, so you got second screen if you have a Kindle. The controllers, that's where you're going to hook up your remote and your game controller. But here I try using, and I didn't do the audio on it, but I did the voice search, and I did Breaking Bad. And it came right up. Obviously, is that what you said? Yes, blah, 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 let's go. So the first time I screwed it up, but it dropped me right into Breaking Bad. Again, this is the Amazon Prime Breaking Bad. And here I tried to, I can't remember what I said, but I thought it was funny. It thought I said Siri. But then you got Big Bang Theory. I was trying to go for things that were a little bit more difficult for it to maybe make out. So Big Bang Theory it caught. And then you can see, again, we're in the Amazon where it gives you the option to buy the episodes or the whole season. Now I tried doing actual actors. So Bryan Cranston I thought would be a difficult name. And you can see it shows everything he's been in. He was on How I Met Your Mother, Breaking Bad, some movies he was in. And then I did Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I mean, these are one-off. So I mean, it has the ability to really distinguish what you're saying. And then I said blah 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 blah. So I mean, it can really come up with, it's the voice recognition's really good. It just needs to go across platforms, as in across apps for Netflix, Hulu. I mean, if you have an app that you can download on Amazon Fire TV, you should be able to voice search it. That's my opinion. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber and you just came across this video, hit that subscribe button down there and you'll see more videos like this and a lot more geeky content, including vlogs and unboxing and reviews, gameplay. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.